And as I say in each and every single one of these videos, welcome back to another video, guys. And today we're gonna be diving into what I believe is the most overrated mods that you can get for your Mustang, or even just any car in general. Now, I can almost guarantee that each and every single person that is watching this video has experienced this in the past, where they've gone to a car show, gone to a car meet, been driving on the road, or even been just sitting out in the In-N-Out drive-thru and saw a car that did not fit your taste buds whatsoever, and you just think to yourself, I don't need glasses anymore, I've seen enough. And with that being said, there are four main topics I do want to cover up on in this video, and believe it or not, there is a topic in this video that I am going to be discussing that's already currently on the car right now. I'm gonna be a big hypocrite about it. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, obviously, but it could be the wheels, it could be the carbon fiber mirror caps I just got, or it could even possibly be these Amazon racing seats I threw in a few months ago. If you guys do know what it is, leave it down in the comment section down below, and I wanna see if you guys can guess it right. In the very first overrated mod that we're gonna be talking about that way too many people do to their car, and it's understandable that is a very stylish thing, but to me personally, it just looks like a big deli slicer, and a lot of you guys that have been watching the channel will know the reason why I'm pointing to the rear end of the car, and that is the rear window louvers that a lot of people love to do to their Mustangs. For whatever reason, I just don't like them at all. They just look very big and bulky, and I think the rear window just gives it more of a classier look. And again, I've talked about this over and over again, it's just a big, huge cheese grater. It looks so much better on the classic Mustangs, but just to me, the newer Mustangs just don't seem to flow well with them. And don't get me wrong, it's not a bad looking mod, but it drives me crazy because it just seems like every single Mustang that you see has to have the rear window louvers. And to top it all off, they have to have the side little louvers as well that flow with the rear ones. I appreciate how you have to make everything flow, but like, man, try to do something different, because once you see one Mustang do it, and then the next, then the next, then the next, then the next, and then it just literally just becomes like a broken record. It's not as exciting as it once used to be. And jumping into the next overrated mod, a lot of you guys are probably already catching the hint as to why I'm leaning next to my car, and that is because a lot of people, like, I don't understand if this is like a flex, or if this is just a way if you have a boosted car and you're just trying to throw a cheat code at people at the light and let them like figure it out themselves and fight their demons. But when people throw the 3.7 badge on the side of their car, I've never understood that. Like, I got no words for that, to be honest with you. It's just like let people think a little bit. Again, let them use their thinking caps. Give people a little mystery a little bit. Like, don't let them know you own a rental car. It's like dudes wanting your girl and until they figured out that she has an attitude, and you're like, bro, just give me my Angry Bird back. I give you props though, on the other hand, for not throwing like a 5.0 badge over on the side of the car and trying to flex off that you have a 5.0, in reality you have a V6. Now, I do give you props though if you do have a 3.7 liter badge over on your car and not making you feel too insecure, because at least you're telling the world that, hey, don't race me, I'm getting my ass handed to me over at the light, so please don't race me. But if you do have it boosted, I know these things could be stupid fast, so if you do have a 3.7 badge and you do have it boosted, please continue doing what you're doing, because I feel like a lot of people are gonna underestimate you, because I would. Now, this next one that we're gonna be talking about was one I really had to put in this video, and I can almost guarantee that each and every single one of you who have gone to a car show or even a car meet have experiences for yourself, and I have absolutely no clue why we're even having to have a discussion about this, but it's when people add the rainbow neon, the rainbow tail lights, the rainbow side marker lights, the rainbow grille lights, the rainbow interior lights, the rainbow headlights. Like, bro, we're not building a fucking PC. This is a car. It's not a rolling circus.
Except you stay.
In my opinion, personally, I think a lot of people out there can agree with this as well. When you have a solid color, you have, for example, all red neon at the bottom of your car, or all blue, or all green, or you just have different accents throughout your car that match, not have every color of the rainbow that's on your car, it just doesn't flow right. There's nothing that really just makes it pop out. All you're really doing is just trying to grab attention from everyone, because you have flashing fucking lights everywhere that making it look like the Las Vegas Strip. A lot of you guys do like it. I know that there's people out there who probably do watch these videos that are probably just like punching the air right now at me, but you know what, like, it's just not as me. And I think a lot of people can agree that is an extremely overrated mod. But I will give you guys props. Usually the people who do add the rainbow LED lights on their car usually get really good rainbow LED lights. They're very bright, they work well, they do exactly what they need to from what I can see. I'm done with this topic. We're gonna have to take a knee for this one, because I don't know what bozo thought it was a brilliant idea to add two-sided tape to a cheap aluminum onion ring that's as strong as a beer can and call it a tow hook and attach it to your front plastic bumper and expect it to work. Like, that shit's gonna rip off like a Band-Aid, and you're gonna be looking around thinking like, why did that happen? Spend the actual 20 or 30 extra dollars to actually get a real, I don't know, tow hook, you wouldn't have to spend the extra money to go get your bumper fixed. I don't get it. All I want to see out of you guys is just to make the right decision so it just does not bite you in the ass later. Not again. You already know how that catastrophic that's going to look by the time someone just goes ahead and says, you know what, I think you need a tow, your car doesn't work. Over! Go get the real thing. Trust me, I've had experiences in the past for myself where I wish I would have spent the extra money in the first place because, like, even for example, when I bought cheap eBay coilovers, I thought I'm saving myself money. These things work. I can actually do what I want to do with it. I got the look I wanted. But unfortunately, after a year, I completely blown those shocks and they just did not work. That was my fault. I learned from my mistakes, I learned from my failures, and move on and go buy bigger and better things. It would have just been smarter for me to go ahead and bought the real ones and better ones the very first time instead of spending extra more money to replace those, and on top of that, also add in the money I spent on those eBay coilovers. Make the right decisions. In the next section we're gonna be jumping into are the slotted and drilled rotors. These puny ass Swiss cheese looking rotors look great with a nice set of shoes, but if you're buying them and thinking they're gonna increase your stopping time to 0.235 seconds compared to 0.241 seconds, you're wasting your time. These things are meant to cool down your brakes or even to have a better look. Personally, me, I ended up buying these because I thought it was going to give a great appearance. I wanted to get rid of that rusty look, and also at the same time too, I needed to replace my rotors at the time. So I ended up optimizing for getting the slotted rotors. I haven't recognized any sort of like increase of stopping time or anything that's going to really benefit me. The only thing I've noticed is that they look cool. I originally bought these because I needed to replace my rotors and also my pads, so it was a great little upgrade to be able to give it a nice, better appearance instead of having that nasty, rusty looking ass rotor. And if I'm wrong, leave them in the comment section down below, but for me personally, I've never noticed anything with these brakes other than they looking fucking awesome. I mainly did this because not only was it opinion-based, but it was to test you and see how well you can handle other people's opinions of you and your decisions that you make. Don't let anybody tell you what you want, and I mean anybody. If this bothered you, my friends, you have to drill this into your skull and know that success will hug you in private and failure will slap you in the face in public. If you want to be happy with every single decision that you make, you must have zero expectations on others, and it will open the door for a new world of opportunities that you have yet to discover. You do what makes you happy and stop giving a single shit what anybody tells you what you should and shouldn't do. If it doesn't benefit you in any way, shape, or form, tell them to get the out of your way. In life, you either keep going or you quit. They both hurt. And I hope this gets you one step closer to being the person that you want to be. I love you all, and I'll see you guys in the next one.